Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you are doing well today. We are back at it with a trip from Salt Lake City, Utah to Kayanta somewhere. I don't remember. I honestly don't. I just looked at it. Anyways, I hope you are doing well. I am so excited to get driving and vibing. We clearly need to loop this entire yard to get to the exit. I love this game so much. I'm not gonna lie. If you're interested in this game, it's called American Truck Sim. I will have the Steam link down below, but also I'm gonna be a little butt and plug that I just recently became an instant gaming partner. So I will also throw the link in the affiliate link for that because it's a little bit cheaper, which is nice, honestly. Their thing is like mostly to do with like my stream and stuff, but I just love games so much and I love cheap games. I always say put games on your wish list if you don't want to pay the full price for them. I also say check out instant gaming, specifically with my affiliate link, but also if you don't want to, that's fine too. You get the savings anyways. But anyways, we are on the road. What the heck is this? What the intersection? What is this intersection? I'm taking a red light violation because I'm confused. I have never seen an intersection like this in my life. Never mind even in this game. Just in my life. Also, there's that horn. Am I really driving if you don't hear me just like cranking on the corn when I go corn? Cranking on the corn. It's corn. A big lump of knobs, it has the juice, it has the juice. Anyways, I'm not cranking the horn when I'm going around a corner because like it happens so much. It's kind of like almost embarrassing how much it happens, to be honest. It's because, okay, the horn for me is my left joystick pressing it down. And so when I turn a corner, I will, oh shoot, I'm gonna get a light violation. That's probably fine. When I turn aggressively, specifically, it's like, here's Provo. Have y'all ever been to Utah? Have you guys been to Utah? I haven't been, but I would love, don't game, what are you doing? I would love to go one day because I just think the rock formations and everything are just so absolutely stunning. Like, I want to go. I want to go. That was a good song. I enjoyed that. All right, so we have, I was like, we've hit the speed limit. Oh God, we almost hit the wall. I think it's like a 7-ish hour trip. It should be a Spanish Fork and Prince. Spanish Fork, what an interesting name for a place. Or is it like Spanish Fork? Is it an intersection? I know of a Spanish Banks. Oh shoot. Oh, but you know what? Sorry. It had to be one of us and it was not gonna be me. It was gonna be him. Ha! I was too busy being interested about Spanish forks. Should I stop? You know what? Honestly, it's too late. They won't be able to get past. I might as well just take the red light violation. It's fine. I also just realized I did my makeup and I didn't put my nose piercing back in, so don't mind me. There we go. Bam. When I first got my nose pierced, okay, I went to get my nose pierced for like a really long time, and I had quit my job. I was a manager at like a big box store, and I was so depressy spaghetti. I hated it. I would get anxiety on the way to work. I would be like, oh, I wonder if I can just not go to work, even though I'd be on the bus on the way to work. It was not a good time. Anyways, I quit the job, and one of the things that I did, I bought myself an Apple Watch, which is like dying because that was a few years ago. But the other thing I did, I was like, I'm piercing my nose. So I got my nose pierced, and it's so wild. If you haven't gotten your nose pierced, like, they like put like a metal cylinder inside your nose, and then they just stab through your nose and then hit the metal cylinder, and then they put the piercing in. I had such issues with my thing getting, oh no, we're not going over speed limit, it's fine. I had such issues with my thing getting like infected when I initially had it, and then like it fell out when I was like in the shower, and it was like a whole thing, and like I was cleaning it properly, it just wasn't working. They're like, don't use hydrogen peroxide. Finally I was like, I'm gonna use hydrogen peroxide, and it made it better. But it was a whole thing. But I've had it and I love it and it's great. But always got to keep a piercing in it. I don't even know where the train. Oh, I remember. Oh my goodness, the tangents. It didn't hurt too much, but it's like when they like stabbed it through, it was like just a single tear just went down. It's like, whew. But yeah. I'm glad I did it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. This is actually like... this is going good. We've lost some money, but like we've got like 75k, so you know it's not the worst. I think so. As people might know, if you've been around and watched me play a few of these, as I often play with Azurite, I've been doing some solo trips lately. Because one, I really love doing this, and we just haven't had time to play together. So I have a new account so that I don't mess up we have like, whatchamacallits. We're keeping our stats the same so that we can take the same distances and the same, I hope nothing's coming down this other way, because like this is not a passing lane. My goodness. It's gonna be real bad if something comes. Anyways, we're keeping our stats the same, right? So, oh, so sorry. I almost drove into you. Oh, I almost did it again. Oh, good. There's a car coming. Oh, good. I can bypass the way station. I didn't realize it was there. So I started my own account so I can kind of like just do whatever. But he just bought a truck in our other one, and I haven't bought a truck at all yet because like I'm kind of concerned about like, you know, if you break this vehicle, the employer typically pays to repair it, right? Whereas if you have your own... Oh, shoot, that's a cop, I think. Maybe not. If you have your own, you have to fix that. So I'm like, do I want to have my own? But I believe you can just freely drive around America, at least any of the DLC that you have, if you have your own vehicle and you don't have to take quick jobs. So like I'm kind of intrigued by that because I see people doing that and I'm like, how are they doing that? But today I accidentally figured it out. So I'm like, maybe. So something to think about for sure. We got to expand our business. I would say vehicles usually cost around like 100-ish K, at least for a used vehicle. So I'd probably want to get like 120 to buy a vehicle, and then a further like 100k for when I cause chaos. I'm really intrigued too because you have to like hook up to cars. I'm gonna try this, for better or worse. Going over a bridge and a corner. Great idea, Keeper. Great idea. There's a... Oh, that was a cop! Ah! There you go. That was a cop. The one I said, oh, I think that's a cop. Maybe I shouldn't have done questionable, oopsies, questionable things in front of him, you know? It's fine. Oh god, there's an accident. Is this a detour? Is it a detour if you... Oh, I think that's fine. This part of the road's not blocked off, so I think it's okay. I don't remember what I was saying before. I have only ever, like, once got a wrong way violation. Hey, we made it to Price. It was Price, not Prince. I've only once got a wrong way violation, and I drove in the other lane for, like, a very long time. It was only $200. Granted, I didn't do it in front of a police officer, which, note to self. If you think it's a cop, it's probably a cop. Oh dear. But anyways, like when you have your own vehicle, you have to like go and hook up to a trailer. So like I'm intrigued by how that works. Like, will it be hard? Or like with the parking and stuff, can you do like an easier way? Like just press a button and you'll hook me up, because I cannot back up to save my life, whether with a trailer or without a trailer. It just it ain't it. We're going like 30 over. No. 26 over. It's that horn. Guys, I'm turning a corner at top speed. Please be careful. Anyways, yeah, I just like, I yeah, buddy, you're in my way. You should be backing up. That was a head-on. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm only at like 30 some odd damage with the speed that I was going at and the whole head-on-ness that we did there. Because typically like a head-on hit like that will give you up to like 100% damage. Is that a train? Oh, it is a train. Cool. You know, I don't... There are some like train sim games out there, but I wonder like how... I like truck driver sim. Or American Truck Sim, sorry. I always call it Truck Driving Sim. I like American Truck Sim because you kind of have the freedom to go about and whatnot. Whereas I feel like Train Sim, you're kind of, you know, you can only do so much because there's the tracks. I slowed down way too much there. So, like, I don't know if I would enjoy it. I know I talked in the past about Bus Simulator. I'm curious about that one if you can drive it and not first person, because oh lordy, do I feel sick with first person. I wish I could play this in first person because I think it'd be great, like especially once I eventually get a steering wheel. I'll do it one day. But the reality is, like, I get so sick. I have motion sickness glasses that I wear when I play first person games. But if there's the option to not play first person games and wear them, that's kind of usually how I go. I was playing this game the other day, and I didn't think it was like as bad as it was. It was a first person one. It's called Lord of the Frogs, which obviously lore, not Lord of the Frogs. I would be down for Lord of the Frogs too. Like, give me like a Lord of the Rings spoof, but it's with frogs. But I didn't think it'd be that bad, but I felt so sick right away. So just, you'll see it. It's already gone up on this channel. You might have already seen it. And me just bopping along with my motion sickness glasses. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, it was super cute. Besides, like, feeling sick. And I know we're not talking about the game. It was a puzzle game, but there were only like 3 puzzles really in the entire game. And I mean, it was like only like a 2-hour game, but like, I just wish I wish it had more. And they kind of allude at the end that there might be more to this adventure, but you know, I like puzzle games a lot, and especially like with story and frogs, like, sign me up. It just, you know, it could have been more, and that's just, it just sucks. Also, there's this puzzle game I was playing, you might have seen it, called Mizi No. I haven't really talked about it because I haven't been able to record it. The game itself is free, which is fantastic, but I bought the 3 DLC. The first DLC I recorded, everything was fine, and then I stopped recording for that night, so I'd recorded 2 things. And the next time I went to open the game wouldn't open. Allegedly, it's fixed now, so hopefully I can get that recorded and like get it out soon, because it's like, here's to the DLC, and then just gone forever. So like, fingers crossed on that, because I really enjoyed it. It's like, it's a very chill puzzle game. Cat breaks ceramics, you fix ceramics. That's it. But like, I'm so here for that kind of stuff. Like, I love games with story. I love games with like difficult puzzles, difficult platforming and stuff. But I also like games like this where I can just vibe and relax and just chat and listen to music. So good. Same with like puzzle games that like aren't like too complicated. You can just relax. I recently picked up, recently a friend of mine gifted me Tiny Glade, which I played the demo on this channel. I play a lot of games, okay guys? As mentioned at the very beginning, he picked me up Tiny Glade, which is a game where you like can like basically build anything. And I'd played the demo. Oh, we're coming up on Moab. I hope that's how you say it. I think I've been here before. I played the demo. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so much fun. Like, I'm enjoying it. And then I saw like pictures of what other people were building. And I was like, oh, never mind. Like, I could never. They were so skilled. Somebody built Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. It was like a 20 to why am I stopping at this one? I don't know. It was like a 20 to 30 hour build apparently. And I'm like, I made a house and I was like, this is so good. I could barely figure out the doors. But I was like, you know, it's such like a chill game because you can just like sit there, vibe, listen to music, do a little build. And so I was like, I think I want to get it. And then like I was talking about it in stream and like that person wasn't even there, but I guess like I just spoke it into existence, which is like so dramatic. But anyways, the next day he gifted it to me, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm so excited. I think I'm like kind of even contemplating the use of the English language. I'll just switch to French. Except my brain just broke and I'm like, je ne peux pas français. Oh no. Anyways, I'm contemplating like even just like putting on like some lo-fi music and like building and just like having a good time, record it if I want to, and then just like post it, because why not? Like, you know, I know like I love a good lo-fi vibe. I mean, I don't know how lo-fi it would be because this is what I envision, okay? Oh, it is. I was like, I feel like the hole in the rock is here soon. We Wikipedia'd that last time. It was very disappointing. I thought it was I hole in the rock. I had different envisions. I envisioned it differently. Anyways, I just envisioned me playing Tiny Glade with like lo-fi music going, and it's like, oh, this is so lovely. And then like, but the gameplay on the screen, you can tell that I'm having a little mental breakdown trying to make walls go together or something. It's like such a disconnect. Oh, it would so be me. It would so be me. Oh, but there's just like, there's so many games that are out right now that I am so excited for. There's legitimately, this is dangerous, I feel. Pardon me. There are games, that like I've been fortunate enough to get keys for, and I'm like, I don't have time to play this. Like, I want to play them. They are like, I'm so particular. Like, I'm really fortunate that I do get game keys here and there, which I'm like so grateful for. But the reality is there's just so many games, and like I get offered a lot of game keys. Well, not a lot. Like, I get offered more game keys than I take, because for me it's so important that I'm gonna play a game that I'm gonna enjoy, and I'm not just gonna be like, oh my god, yay, free game key. And I mean, like, that's like kind of me with anything. If you ever think I'm shilling something, believe me that I have done the research and I believe in it, and or it's something that I already use. Like, I had an Udi partnership for a while, because I already had an Udi, so it was perfect. This instant gaming thing is like so good. It saved my butt. I do Frogmas every year on my channel, on Twitch, .tv/KeeperCGC, and it totally saved my butt because I needed to get a, did I make it? Oh, heck yeah. Because I needed to make a, I need to give away for a Nintendo Switch gift card in Europe. Do you know how hard it is to buy something that's not in your region? And I was struggling, and I was like, oh, Instant Gaming has them. And why would you turn off like that? Okay, we're fine. I was like, oh, Instant Gaming has them, but I'm like, is this legit? And so I did research, and then I bought it, and it worked for the person. So I'm like, heck yeah. But yeah, like, I do so much research. Like, right now I have an email in my... may be stuck. I can't see anything, to be honest. Maybe? Oh! Oh my god, it's the road. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. We can do it. I've got an email right now, and I've been like trying to Google it to like is this legitimately always for anyone who streams or like any emails you get, always check that the links, like always check that the email is the same. Like say it's like, say Coca-Cola. Okay, we'll just go with Coca-Cola. Say someone from Coca-Cola emails you and they say, "Hi, I'm John from Coca-Cola." If their email address ends in like at coca-coladrink.com, that's not a real thing, okay? So, you know, be so careful, especially if there's like a link you need to click on. I'm like always overly paranoid. I do so much research because I don't want to get my everything stolen. But yeah, so right now I'm like, there's like this something and I'm like, the name of this legit, I go, the name of this, is it legit? And then if that doesn't think, like, is this a scam? And this one that I'm looking at, I think it must be relatively new because, oh my goodness, because there's not too much on it. So I'm like trying to figure that out. And I'm like, it's things like this where I'm like, hello, has anyone worked with these people? Can you help me? But yeah, like I think like it's so important to one, do your research on anything, and like emails, they're so scary sometimes. It'll be like, you know, like when it says unsubscribe and you're like, it says unsubscribe, but this is not in the part of the email that I think it should be. I'm really grateful I use Gmail. I'm really grateful that Gmail oftentimes will have like an unsubscribe button that you can click within Gmail versus within the email. Big fan of that. But yeah, no, I'm always like, ooh, like we had, oh my goodness, at work for a while, we had a thing and it would be like, oh my goodness, the emails would come out as if they were from our manager. And it'd be like, hello, employee. I mean, not quite like that. It'd be like, I really need you to come see me in my office. Click here so you can read what it's about or something. And like, first of all, boss never would email. He would always text. So it's like, well, that's already sketchy. And like, hello, dear employee. I don't think it was like quite like that, but like, yeah. Not me like just having like a rant about being paranoid about the internet and clicking on things. I think it's because like I was looking for this thing today and trying to figure it out. And then I found another creator like showing things like, you know, if you hover over a link and the link is not the link that it should be, like, you know, it's like go to like coca-cola.com and instead of having like coca-cola.com, you hovered over and it's like Google form, you know, like that's no good. That's no good. But I should do that. Oh no, okay, I can see this time at least. I should do that with the email in question. I was on my phone, so you can't hover over on your phone. So like, I was working very hard at work today. I was, you know, I took a little bit of time to check my other business email. Oh no, we're gonna drive off the road. Okay, we're 41 minutes away. This has been a lovely little journey. Yellow, oh, that's, I was like, is that a yellow flag? Better than a red flag, I guess. Yeah, like what are games, you know, I'm just gonna ask, we've talked about like random things, but games in general, like what's your, do you have like a game right now that you're like so obsessed with? Mine is like, for anyone who knows and has come by my stream at all, you know it's like Palia. Like I've been playing it since June. It is, when I'm recording this, the beginning of October. You know, I am a big enjoyer of that game. I'm actually about to start playing Legend of Zelda Echoes. Echoes of the Plum Grove, which no, not Echoes of the Plum Grove, that's a different game. Echoes of Wisdom. Which I'm really excited about. I keep calling that Legend of Zelda Echoes of the Plum Grove instead of Echoes of Wisdom. I'm really excited about it. I love the art style. Like I really loved the Link's Awakening. Time to say goodbye. to what? I don't know. I really like the Link's Awakening art style with the remaster, and this one has the same, and also I get to play as Zelda, which I think is so cool. I know so many people were complaining, they're like, finally we get to play Zelda and she doesn't even fight, but like, if you know the lore of Zelda, you have the Triforce of Strength, Power, and Wisdom, and Zelda's, the one she's associated with is Wisdom, so it makes sense that it would be more of a puzzle game than like any sort of a brute force game. So, you know your lore before you complain, you know? Anyways. I'm excited about that. There's also like games that I've played the demos of that I either have bought the games or have keys for the games that I'm just like so excited to play. But like, when? I'm not like, I am complaining that I wish I had more time, but I'm not complaining that, you know, like I wish I had more time, but like I'm so grateful for what I get to do and that I get to spend so much time playing video games. But like, Kayanta, that's what the place was called. I just wish I had more. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, I think we can do this. Hopefully. And like, what a joy it is to just relax and play this game. Like, heck yeah, we did that. We did good. I'm afraid. Satisfactory, honestly, Satisfactory is okay. We didn't get any stars, but the important thing here is we got XP and we did not lose money. I still, if you have not been around for a while, if you haven't seen the other ones, but I legitimately had a trip where I lost money and XP. It's awful. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, make sure you do subscribe because I am doing a American Truck Sim every Monday. We also have game playthroughs, we have demo playthroughs, and all that fun stuff. And again, if you want to check out this game, either through Steam or the Instant Gaming link, it will be down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!